This story is part of CNBC Make Its Millennial Money series, which profiles people around the world and details how they earn, spend and save their money. In December 2019, Jesus Campos was working hard to make his financial dreams, including saving to buy a house his children could grow up in, a reality. Once a high school dropout working as a cashier at a grocery store, Campos earned his GED at 19 and swapped the hourly work for a full-time job at a utilities company, which paid $80,000 per year, plus benefits. Eventually, he hoped to turn his Amazon side hustle into his full-time job so that he could set his own hours and work on his own terms. With his optimistic outlook and infectious good nature, it seemed a sure bet he would accomplish all that and more. Then coronavirus hit New York, and the now 25-year-old's life changed dramatically. Over the course of a few weeks, he was furloughed from his job at the utilities company, and a member of his household contracted COVID-19, forcing Campos, like so many others in the US and especially in hard-hit New York, to make some big life changes in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. But Campos isn't one to let a few roadblocks derail him. The first task on the to-do list for his pandemic life: establish a stable income. He is collecting unemployment, including the extra $600 per week for those who lost their job due to COVID-19, totaling $104 per week. But his family of 4 has many expenses, and so he's turned a side hustle into his primary job. Campos spends his days selling products on Amazon to cover the family's bills as he waits to hear when he can return to work at the utilities company. Campos buys products, including everyday essentials ranging from toilet paper to peanut butter, from big box stores like BJ's and Target to resell on Amazon. He spends some days sourcing goods and stashes the products in a storage unit he sells them. Then, Campos and his wife, Carolina, pack and ship them. He sold around $100,000 worth of products in 2019. This year his sales have already topped $60,000, according to his seller's dashboard. He says he's thankful he had his side business to lean on during his furlough. "It's going really well so far," Campos told CNBC Make It at the beginning of May, noting April was his biggest sales month to date. Next on his to-do list: find a place to live. To save money, he, Carolina, and their 2 children, Jaden, 6, and Milani, 2, had been sharing a 4-bedroom apartment in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, with 4 members of Carolina's family. But Campos's father-in-law became ill with coronavirus in mid-April, and the couple decided it was time to find a place of their own where they could properly socially distance. His father-in-law has since made a full recovery, Campos says, but it was a very devastating time. "It's not easy to move in the middle of a pandemic, especially with a 6-year-old who can't miss his homeschool classes.